What's up everybody, welcome to another honest review video. Today I have this Xiaomi 13 Pro and yeah, we are gonna do a detailed review video of this Xiaomi 13 Pro. I have been using this Xiaomi 13 Pro for almost 3 weeks now, almost 3 weeks, yeah. And actually I was preparing this video for almost more than a week now. I was a bit sick. We were hit by sickness in this studio, not only in this studio, in our city. Almost half of the people were sick for a while, so I have failed to publish this video in time. Anyway, I am here with another honest review video. Definitely I will reveal some harsh truth that some of the fanboys will not like. But before we start this video, one request: if you end up liking this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Actually, the usual retail box comes in a different type of packaging, but here let's check this premium packaging. After opening the top lid, there is a calendar. All the photos of this calendar actually were taken with the Xiaomi 12s Ultra. There are some nice beautiful photos and all the information about the photos are also provided. It's a nice touch. Xiaomi has also provided a wooden stand for this calendar. Underneath the calendar, you can see it says the defining moment, the new era. It's signed by Andreas Kaufmann from Leica and it's also signed by the Xiaomi boss Lei Jun. Underneath the calendar, we have got our Xiaomi 13 Pro and a leather pouch for Xiaomi 13 Pro. This leather pouch really looks nice. It feels so soft and I think it would be fun to use this pouch for a smartphone. Okay, before we unbox the smartphone, there are two other things I need to show. That this smartphone came with a color matched protective case, a very good quality, premium quality protective case, and a Xiaomi smartwatch S2 also with a color matched watch band. Well, it's time to unwrap our Xiaomi 13 Pro. After opening the top lid, it's typical Xiaomi packaging. There is another box and inside that there is a SIM ejector tool, a TPU silicone protective case. There is a very cheap quality TPU silicone protective case and some paperwork. Underneath that, here comes our Xiaomi 13 Pro co-engineered with Leica, and underneath the smartphone there is a 120 watt charger, a USB-A based charger. This is a GAN charger and I'm truly surprised to see that Xiaomi is still providing a USB-A based charger. Inside the box, Xiaomi have also provided a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Nothing extraordinary, it's actually a pretty ordinary USB-A to USB-C Xiaomi charging cable. Here comes our Xiaomi 13 Pro. I have got this Flora Green edition, which is the iconic color of this 13 Pro series. The first thing I have noticed is this big rear camera block with Leica branding. There are 3 sensors at the back, including an 1-inch main sensor tagged to HyperOIS for ultra steady shots. 13 Pro also has a 50 megapixel telephoto sensor and a 50 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with 2 different type of rear panels. This green edition comes with a ceramic panel. There is a blue colored variant which comes with a leather back panel. I really don't know why the name is Flora Green. It rather looks more like grey. I would say a mixture of grey and green. Anyway, in hand, this one totally feels like a premium device. 13 Pro has an aluminum frame and it weighs more than 200 grams. Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with IP68 rating, which is exciting, but outlook and appearance of this device is rather boring. Very ordinary design language, and this ceramic back panel is much more efficient to grab fingerprint and smudges. So it's very difficult to keep the phone clean. It's also very difficult to have a better grip as the rear panel is very slippery. Side by side with Vivo X90 Pro, I would say Vivo X90 Pro looks damn gorgeous. Vivo X90 Pro not only looks beautiful but also helps to have a better grip, and altogether I would give Vivo X90 Pro 9 out of 10 for outlook and appearance, while Xiaomi 13 Pro would get 6 out of 10. But that doesn't mean Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with a poor build quality. Rather, it has a great super flagship class build quality. The display panel is protected by the best possible materials, that is Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. And even the rear camera block has 8P lens for better photography. So no complaint about the build quality and materials, but one more time, the design is a bit monotonous. On top, there are two secondary noise cancellation microphones, an IR transmitter, and a secondary speaker cutout. At the bottom, there is a speaker grill, primary microphone, USB-C port, and a dual SIM compact SIM tray. Volume rockers and the power button all are on the right side. I personally like this design cause it's easy to access the buttons. There is nothing on the left side, it's totally clean. Well, a lot of people would like to know how does this Xiaomi 13 Pro looks like with its provided TPU silicon protective case and with this premium protective case which costs more than $20. Here comes our Xiaomi 13 Pro with the provided TPU silicon protective case. I think this protective case actually totally ruins the outlook and appearance, and if you are really gonna use this protective case, then this Xiaomi 13 Pro actually will look like a very cheap smartphone. Now here comes the premium protective case. Well, with the premium protective case, Xiaomi 13 Pro doesn't only look gorgeous, this one also gets better protection. Top to bottom, left to right, at the back, everywhere there is protection, and this one offers better grip. This one comes with a raised lip around the camera block. So yeah, even if this protective case costs $20, I would recommend that you go for this protective case and use this one along with your Xiaomi 13 Pro. Well, here comes the specifications of this Xiaomi 13 Pro. If you wanna check the specifications, you can pause the video and check all the specifications. Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with a 6.73-inch Samsung E6 QHD Plus AMOLED LTPO panel. All the standard features are there. On top of those, Xiaomi 13 Pro also comes with some special features. I have tried all the options and features, and the truth is, some of the features seems like gimmicks. Xiaomi 13 Pro offers natural yet vibrant picture quality, but there are two issues. Number one, sometimes colors are way too vibrant and it feels like a bit saturated. Number two, sometimes the peak brightness in auto mode isn't as bright as many other flagships. I have no problem to accept that. As per specifications, this is one of the best display panels among all the flagships, but in real life, it actually doesn't perform. 2K resolution with 120Hz refresh rate along with 1920Hz pulse width modulation, which is known as PWM, definitely sounds impressive. But after trying to use this as my main media consumption device for almost half a month, I am disappointed. Xiaomi 13 Pro's display panel isn't even comparable to Vivo X90's display panel. I don't know why. Maybe there is a bug. Maybe Xiaomi will be able to fix these issues with a future update, but for now, this E6 QHD Plus display panel is performing like an ordinary display panel. Moreover, sometimes I have noticed heavy banding, which increases eye strain. As usual, Xiaomi 13 Pro has always-on display feature. There are a lot of options to play with. We can choose the always-on display style and the information that we want on always-on display. Xiaomi 13 Pro got a stereo speaker setup with Dolby Atmos. Co-branding with Harman Kardon is gone. It's pure Xiaomi tuning, and I think it was a mistake to give up the Harman Kardon tuning. Sound quality isn't as good as iQOO 11, and sometimes I have noticed distortion. Let's listen to some music. You decide by yourself how good is the sound quality. The truth is, I am not impressed. Alright, it's time for synthetic benchmarks. First, we will run 3D Merc, the gamer's benchmark. I always run Wildlife Extreme Stress Test, which is a nightmare for almost all the smartphones. There are 20 loops, it takes about 20 minutes to finish and provides a lot of correct and useful information. Let's see how is the performance of this Xiaomi 13 Pro. Wow! Xiaomi 13 Pro has scored 3731 in the first loop, but it has managed to score only 2907 in loop number 19. Stability of Xiaomi 13 Pro isn't so good, only 77.9%. At this moment, I have 7 other smartphones with Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and Xiaomi 13 Pro has the worst stability rate. Very poor performance. Now it's time for Antutu benchmark. I personally do not like Antutu benchmark cause most of the time Antutu scores don't get converted into real life performance. I have noticed Chinese branded smartphones sometimes gets a very high Antutu score and then fails to deliver smooth gaming performance in real life. Anyway, we will run Antutu benchmark back to back 3 times and we will check the scores. After the first run, Xiaomi 13 Pro has managed to get 1,279,000. It's a good score and I was expecting something like this as this is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC based smartphone. But I am more willing to know what happens after the second run. Without wasting any more time, I'm gonna run Antutu benchmark once again. After the second run, Xiaomi 13 Pro has scored 1,273,000. It's a bit lower than the first run, but still impressive, almost unbelievable performance. I'm worried Antutu scores aren't portraying the real-life performance graph. Let's see what happens after the third run. After the third run, it has scored 1,261,000. This is really beyond what I have expected. Now I am puzzled. Should we believe 77% stability of 3D Mark or should we believe this Antutu? I think we need to check real-life gaming performance to know the answer. I have been playing games on iQOO 11 before I have got this Xiaomi 13 Pro. And both these smartphones comes with the same Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC along with UFS 4.0 storage and LPDDR5X RAM. Side by side with iQOO 11, when I play games on this Xiaomi 13 Pro, the performance of this 13 Pro makes me disappointed. Playing graphics-intensive games for a longer period of time on this Xiaomi 13 Pro has made me feel more worried about the heat and thermal throttling than any other smartphones. The first 20 to 30 minutes, Xiaomi 13 Pro offers solid performance, but after 30 minutes of gaming, it starts generating a lot of heat and there are visible lags. I cannot give more than 7 out of 10 for gaming. Even Vivo X90 or iQOO Neo 7 offers better in-game experience with better stability and smoothness. Xiaomi 13 Pro is the third smartphone to have an 1-inch sensor after Xiaomi 12s Ultra and Vivo X90 Pro Plus. Xiaomi claims that this 13 Pro was co-engineered with Leica and there are some Leica color filters like Leica Vibrant and Leica Authentic. I have taken some photos with this Xiaomi 13 Pro side by side with some other camera-centric flagship smartphones. You can check by yourself and decide how good is the camera performance of this Xiaomi 13 Pro. I have done a separate camera comparison video. If you are interested in camera performance, then please check that video. Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with a 4820 mAh battery, supports 120 watt wired and 50 watt wireless charging. I have managed to squeeze up to 6 hours of screen on time at 2K resolution with 120 Hz refresh rate, which is relatively very low. Most of the other flagships with a QHD Plus panel along with 120 Hz refresh rate offers better, longer screen on time. I was hoping for at least 6 hours and 30 minutes, but 13 Pro has failed. Well, it takes around 23 minutes to fully charge the phone with the provided 120 watt charger and 42 minutes with Xiaomi's 50 watt wireless charger. If you can use the phone in FHD Plus resolution with 60 Hz refresh rate, then you will be able to squeeze around 7 hours of screen on time, which is decent enough. Well, I use banking applications on my smartphones, and if a smartphone doesn't support safety net, then it's a bummer. If you're like me, if you want safety net support, then it's good that Xiaomi 13 Pro supports safety net, and it also comes with Widevine L1 certification, so we can actually enjoy HD streaming without any issues. Being a Xiaomi smartphone, this Xiaomi 13 Pro has all the special features of a Xiaomi flagship. We can extend RAM, we can extend up to 7GB of RAM, which actually allocates a chunk of UFS 4.0 storage. Xiaomi always offers Android security update on time, and as far as I know, 13 Pro will have 3 major Android updates. Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with Android 13 out of the box. On top of Android 13, there is this MIUI 14 skin. At the beginning, I have noticed a few bugs, and Xiaomi is trying to fix the bugs through new updates. However, even if Xiaomi has pushed a heavy camera update, I haven't seen improvement in camera performance. Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with an optical in-display fingerprint sensor. This one works pretty well. It's easy to register fingerprint, and it also has a very fast unlocking time. But I was expecting a 3D ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. Considering the price and segment of this Xiaomi 13 Pro, Xiaomi should have gone for a 3D ultrasonic sensor. As usual, Xiaomi 13 Pro comes with 2D face unlocking option. It's also very easy to register and works fine, but as this is 2D face unlocking option, it's not as safe and secure as 3D unlocking option of iPhone. Well, before I wrap up, there are 3 things I want to mention. Number 1, gaming performance of Xiaomi 13 Pro is pretty ordinary. I should use the word awful, but I'm gonna give it a benefit of doubt that this one will get better through future updates. But at this moment, gaming performance of Xiaomi 13 Pro, yeah, it really. And camera performance of Xiaomi 13 Pro is nothing better than Xiaomi 12s Pro. Even in some occasions, I have noticed that camera performance of Xiaomi 13 Pro isn't even as good as Xiaomi 12s Pro. So that's really a big bummer for me, because Xiaomi have promoted this smartphone as a smartphone, as a camera-centric flagship, but camera performance of Xiaomi 13 Pro is nowhere near Vivo X90 Pro Plus, and I have done a separate camera comparison video between this Xiaomi 13 Pro and Vivo X90 Pro, and in that camera comparison video, Vivo X90 Pro has almost smashed Xiaomi 13 Pro. And number 3, the final thing is battery performance. I mean, in real life, screen on time isn't as good as it should be. If you wanna use 60Hz and 1080p, then maybe we'll get something decent, but at QHD Plus and 120Hz refresh rate, this one gets drained within 5 hours to 6 hours. I don't know whether there is a bug or something like that, but that's truly pretty awful. Check this. There is a very heavy banding going on. Well, that's all about this Xiaomi 13 Pro. I'm not happy with the performance of this Xiaomi 13 Pro, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm really super disappointed with this Xiaomi 13 Pro. I cannot recommend this Xiaomi 13 Pro to any of my subscribers or regular viewers, but if you have a lot of money burning a hole in your pocket, if you wanna waste your money, go ahead, get one Xiaomi 13 Pro. If you have liked this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button, and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content.